I'm here. I'm live. I don't want any more hives. Welcome to the live stream. You've got fun and games. So I'm trying horizontal again. Every once in a while, try the horizontal again. Rachel wanted to be more in the shot in the live stream, so I thought, well, we'll give it a try. But if this time is anything like previous occasions, there will be absolutely nobody here. Seems like that's what's happened in the past. But we're going to give it another try. If nobody shows up, then maybe we'll switch to vertical. End the stream and start a new one. Ticking clock. Sick of cock. Boy, I am so sick of it. I've been just gorging on it lately. No, I've not been gorging on cock. I've been gorging on hard work and responsibility. The best kind of things to gorge on. Hello, Gyalt. Hello, Winston's mom. How are you guys doing? Got some good news, Winston's mom. You remember that one hat you gave me that was too big? That green one? Well, I successfully sold it on eBay. Got like $130 for it. Let's see what's going on. I've been trying to make psytrance the past several days. Yes, we're horizontal today, Dallas. We are horizontal. You could even say landscape. We're landscape orientation. Because I am like a beautiful landscape that everybody wants to view the whole thing of me. We are coming up near the end of this process. Lickety split, crazily enough. Seems like we just got started on it, but we're almost done. All I need to do that's wearable bees. Old New York. I really just have a few things left on the list to do. I've got to pressure wash the house, get rid of the rest of the pond, which isn't that much left to do there. I need to carpet clean the carpets. And then besides that, it's just getting ready to put stuff in the U-Haul. Got a little bit more eBay stuff to do here before we vamoose. There's a couple of, at least one or two more things that I want to try to move fast before we leave because they're too big to take with us, and might as well get a little bit of money out of it if I can. No, we're already officially Yankees fans. We just haven't begun the process of being functioning like Yankees fans at the moment. But I'm fully ready to become a Yankees fan. Just like when we moved here, I became an Athletics fan. I didn't stay a Dodgers fan, although I'm still a Dodgers fan, sort of. It's just you end up watching the team where you live because they're on TV there. They've got their local TV deal. Baseball is weird. You can't really get all the out of market games without having a bunch of different TV providers.
That's unfortunate because then outsiders who like want to try another like.
It's kind of good because means when you move someplace, you kind of have no choice but to become a
That's
fan of
true.
that team.
It's true.
Boy, oh boy, did I move a bunch of stuff yesterday out here to the dump pile, which is right there. You see, I've got several mattresses there. The dump guy came and took away a bunch of stuff already this morning, which was a large load of two couches. I took both the couches out yesterday by myself. I realized when I got it outside and we were having trouble moving it into the that I disassembled it. I should have done that inside the house, would have made things a little easier. But I managed to get everything out, no problem. And that was a task that was kind of intimidating me. How am I going to deal with these couches moving them by myself? But I didn't have too much difficulty with it.
That's good. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah. And I borrowed Jared's weed whacker, and I finished all the weed whacking today. I finished the back of the hill, which it proved a bit of a challenge with the mower because it's hard to mow now that Steve fell. My SoundCloud sometimes I don't really stick to one genre. Well, hi, Dre Sean Ryan. Remember when I used to think your name was Dressian? Your name's not Dressian, it's Dre Sean. I remembered it.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's all thanks to my SI. Learning things and remembering them.
Mm-hmm.
Now I haven't moved there yet. I am getting in the U-Haul with all of our stuff and driving across country to New York on a week from tomorrow. 1 week from tomorrow. Crazy. Oh. It makes me feel like this adrenaline rush, kind of. Think about it, because it's such a big undertaking. Oh, you're going to be in Jersey, huh? Are you going to be in part of Jersey near the city? We're going to be in Long Island. The U-Haul will not be sponsored by anybody as far as I know. But, it's not cheap renting a U-Haul to drive across country one way. It's going to cost over $5,000, but that's fine. It's actually a little less than I was budgeting for it, so that's good. I was budgeting $6,500. You're familiar with Long Island, huh? You have a lot of friends there.
Oh.
Cool. Beck's touring. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's a lot cheaper than a moving company for sure. No, I am extremely pleased with how we've dealt with this move. We've been smart about everything. I mean, I wasn't smart necessarily at the outset about making an inventory of items to sell. That was a bit of a clusterfuck. But I learned, I had to learn my learnings. And until I learned, I was guaranteed to make catastrophically bad mistakes, which I did, making me redo the same work over like 3 times. It's ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, well, I actually don't really need any help doing all this stuff. I'm capable of doing it all myself. And in order to get somebody to successfully help you at all, you have to have things prepared for them to help you, right? Like, so that's conceivably, you could get somebody to help you with the loading things onto the truck. Once you have everything already determined exactly what's going on there and etc. I was saying to Rachel earlier that the challenge we have right now is that we're limited to the extent to which we can really move forward on packing stuff because we kind of need the truck there to provide a set of like limits to us, right? Like, okay, well, what are we gonna be able to fit in the truck? Is gonna be the ultimate question and stuff. Then we're gonna have to make decisions like, well, we're gonna have to get rid of this or this because one of these won't fit in the truck, you know. No, I do not have a future career as a long haul driver. I don't mind driving the kind of trip that this is going to be in the sense that it's going to be fairly straightforward highway driving mostly. You know, it's not going to be any kind of challenging roads. I'm purposely going to route it to avoid such.
Once, yeah, and you have to make sure that like you get the best route through to New York too, because like you won't be able to with the U-Haul. Like I don't know, the city and a thing. I don't know, and a rig. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be over there. I don't know what way it's gonna take you. Like,
Yeah, well, I'm just going to have to trust AI and maps and hope for the best.
yep.
So, you know, I'm going to be spending a few nights in hotels, probably 4 nights in hotels, I would guess. Maybe 5 nights in hotels. But I don't really love staying in hotels, but there's something kind of adventurous about just driving until you're like, okay, I'm tired. When I see a hotel coming up around here, then I'll stop and stay there. You kind of never know where you're going to end up spending the night.
Yeah.
You want to head inside so we can see this on the screen and also so I can pull some more ups.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh. Excuse me. That was very alarming. And I know that you, me, and everybody else is very, very ashamed of me. What is this? PayPal. I don't need you going to PayPal. Okay. Talking with famous people. And here we go. We got it on the little screen. And here we go. Yeah, I'm somewhat aware of that. Like, I was thinking about how obviously I'm gonna have to have a little bit of look ahead, such that I don't just go, okay, well now I'm gonna find a motel in the next 5 minutes, right? I'm gonna have to when I start getting tired, say, okay, phone, where's a nice safe place with like in a nice-ish neighborhood where I can spend the night within the next hour or so. Back as in you're a loser, baby. Yes, it's actually I'm a loser. Um.
Loser, baby.
So why don't you kill me?
Something.
Okay. So I think both Rachel and I are nearing our wits' end with this whole process. It's really weird when you're moving because you don't really feel like I don't really feel like I can relax at home, um, watch TV, enjoy the comforts of home because it's not particularly comfortable right now. It's full of chaotic mess. And we're trying not to use propane so that we don't have to refill it before we move. And accordingly, we're not using the oven to cook, we're just using the microwave. Yeah, it's all this, you know, you're not you're not wrong that there's a certain word salad quality to his lyrics, but it's hard to do word salad lyrics nearly as well as he does. And one of his best albums is called Mutations. It's an album of guitar songs, and those ones they're much less. They have lyrics that more tell a real story. Now, Two Live Crew's lyrics are not word salad.
That's the album I know least.
What?
Why?
Which album? Oh, Mutations?
Yeah. It's one of the albums that I know least.
It's a super listenable album. It's got a lot of great songs on it,
Yeah.
including Lazy Flies. Lazy flies all hovering above. They might be giant has fun lyrics. It can be a little silly. Like that song. I met someone at the dog show. We were holding our left arm, but everyone was acting normal, so I tried to look nonchalant. We both said, I really love you. The Shriners loaned us cars. We raced up and down the sidewalk 20,000 million times. Why? Why did they send her over anyone else? How should I react? These things happen to other people. They don't happen at all. In fact, when you're following an angel, doesn't mean you have to drop your eye off a building. When you're following a pinhead, calling you an angel, calling you the nicest things. I heard they had a space program. When you sing, you can't hear, there's no air. Sometimes I really like that, and other times I think I'm already there. That's an example of They Might Be Giants lyrics for sure. What about the Butthole Surfers? I don't like them. It's a me, a Mexican. It's a you. Ciao, Bella. For some songs, yes. You like 3 of their songs? That's a pretty good number.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel and I were talking in the car about how Bob Marley has quite a number of good songs. It's not somebody that we ever listen to. He's not on Chappy Tracks or anything, but he's got a lot of songs that I can sing. Dracula from Houston, Pepper, and Cough Syrup.
Does anyone know? I was trying to tell Eric how Bob Marley like people like to argue about him because of the way that he dealt with I think he had cancer, and I think he just was like, I don't want to do it medically or something with being Rastafarian. I don't know. But like, was he trying to cure it, or was he just like, I have cancer, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna live the way that I want?
Do you want me to ask AI?
Sure.
Earworms cannot be used as bait for fishing anything other than listens. Well, I'm assuming she does know, and that I just wasn't party to that communication. Party to that. Regardless, let's side quest from here right now. Okay, I want to talk about something else. The question I have is this: when Bob Marley died of cancer, was it because he didn't seek any treatment for his cancer, or did he seek like make believe remedies like Steve Jobs did, or something else? We will find out the true meaning of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out you don't actually have to take a ride at the DMV kind of test if you wanted to avoid that. Well, we can talk about that later. I don't mean to throw anything extra on your plate. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, yes. Looking for that answer. All right, it's thinking. I'm going here because I have this computer doing that. It's so great having two computers and having mouse without borders. I don't know how I did without it. Major league guitarist? Not that I know of. All right, let's see what Claude has to say about this.
Fair enough on Delilah. You were probably just off the thread. Happy to side quest. Short version, it's the something else option. Bob Marley did get medical treatment, he didn't simply ignore it, but the pivotal decision went the other way from what you might expect. In 1977, a malignant melanoma, acral lentiginous melanoma, was found under the nail of his toe, noticed after what was thought to be a soccer injury that wouldn't heal. Doctors recommended amputating the toe. He declined the amputation and instead had a lesser procedure, removal of the nail/tissue and a skin graft. The refusal is usually attributed to his Rastafari faith, a belief in keeping the body whole, and a general distrust of Babylon medicine, and, by some accounts, concern for his dancing and performing. Whatever the mix of reasons, declining the aggressive surgery likely let the cancer spread. Over the next few years, it metastasized. By 1980, it had reached his lungs, liver, and brain. He collapsed while jogging in Central Park during the Uprising tour. Only near the end did he turn to unconventional treatment. He spent several months at Joseph Issels's controversial alternative cancer clinic in Bavaria. So it's not Quite, the Steve Jobs pattern. Jobs delayed a straightforward curative surgery for about 9 months while chasing diet and herbal remedies for a very treatable tumour, then regretted it. Marley's fateful call was refusing the amputation early on for religious reasons. The alternative medicine chapter came later once the disease had already spread and was effectively terminal. He died May 11th, 1981 in Miami at just 36.
Wow, that is so young.
Yeah, it is.
He died of toe cancer.
Skin cancer that was like under the toe.
Wow. I'd just say, you know what? Chop off my toe. It'll suck, but
It's better than
Yeah, if
letting
you're
it crawl into your.
yeah, if your oncologist is telling you we need to amputate your toe or else this cancer's gonna get you or something, then I'm just
Okay.
gonna say, okay,
Okay,
I
so
guess maybe I'll get a second opinion, but
I want your input then. Like, if I get Medicaid, yeah, Medicaid, right? Medicare. I don't know. It's one of those medical, like, state issued medical insurance.
okay.
Like, should I go to a dermatologist and get like my spots checked? Because like they remove like melanoma spots now.
I mean, we the thing is, regarding that, I don't know about that, but what I am going to tell you is our current plan is for us to get you some kind of insurance.
Okay.
So you won't be on
Oh,
government
okay.
insurance.
Okay, cool.
You'll be on regular insurance.
Okay.
Now we're selling this house. Do I smoke with a weed pipe? This is a bong. Rachel's got a pipe.
Oh, we can't forget about the Coke in the car. It'll like probably explode.
I'll get it out.
That's a good story. I'm glad we looked that up because like a lot of people like criticize him for doing that. But like I don't know, that's terrible. Like he ended up regretting it, and that's like he made a mistake, you know.
Well, it said that Steve Jobs regretted it. It didn't really say whether
It did
Marley
say
regretted
Marley.
it or not.
Oh, okay.
But if you die at 36, how do you not regret it?
Yeah.
That's so young.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, interestingly, I don't think of Bob Marley as somebody who's famous and has fame has anything to do with him dying young.
No.
Whereas I do think about that. I do think that for like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Cobain.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Gates' daughter is facing potentially 29 years in the Who's Job for what? What'd she do?
Yeah. What did she do?
Rachel and I are both gonna fly out of Sacramento for the cat. So I'm flying back. I'm gonna fly into Sacramento on the 30th or the 1st. I don't remember exactly. One of those 2 days. 30th, I think. I'm gonna have 2 days here, first and second, before we go back to New York on the 3rd. Rachel will be here until the 3rd. What's a cookie stuffing scheme? Let me look it up. Cookie stuffing scheme.
Sounds interesting.
Affiliate marketing fraud where malicious actor secretly forces tracking cookies onto a user's browser. The goal is to falsely claim credit and steal sales commissions for online purchases the user would have made anyway without the user ever clicking a legitimate affiliate link. Oh. Wow, interesting.
That's fascinating.
I should try Sacramento Fire Wings while I still have the chance.
Oh my gosh. Are they like sweat hot? Make you sweat hot?
They make you sweat hot.
Do they make you sweat hot?
Probably they're a little too spicy for me is what I'm thinking, yo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm not that into super spicy stuff.
I fly with fire wings.
Because she's coughing so much. She loves her coughing. She loves it a bunch.
I like that version of the song.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I watched Flipper when I was a kid.
Me too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was on syndication.
I guess that was popular for quite a while as a syndicated show. You wouldn't think it would have been that popular because it's about a dolphin.
Yeah.
But, you know.
For kids, I don't know. I really liked it.
I liked it too. I guess I watched it. Maybe it was just that was the best thing on at the time. I'm not sure. Because there were certain times to watch when I was a kid where you really did. You just had garbage to choose
Well,
from.
that's true. It's not a memorable one. Like, until you sing the song, did I like think about Flipper. If I were to go back in my mind, I'd have like someone had have to bring up Flipper.
Yeah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. That's what this is titled. I wonder what it sounds like.
Yeah, me too.
I like it. It's a good beat. It's gonna win the prize for good beat. Sounds like it's out of sync. Huh. That's weird. Didn't sound out of sync with the other one. Could be not a clean loop. Let me see about this one. Well, that's just drums. Kind of like it. Kind of good drums. Insofar as they're not terrible drums. Let's see about this one. Let's see what this sounds like. Pretty good drum beat. Nice and steady and simple.
Yeah.
You know, not trying to do too much. Just letting it be itself.
Yeah.
Just saying, hey, I'm enough.
You're enough.
God don't make no mistakes when it comes to creating people. Virgo, I'm not a mistake. That's what this beat is saying.
Yeah, so that is what Steve is saying.
Let's see. What instrument could I get? Of course this happens. It's like I put the keyboard in the garage last night. I'm like, okay, well, let me put this over in the area of things that are going to be going to take with us. I'm sure I'm not going to need it between now and then. Well, I was sure wrong, because that's what I was. I was so wrong. That's what I was super wrong. That's what I was super wrong. I was wrong. Everybody came and said, hey, they said, why are you so wrong today? They said, you are wrong inside your head and outside your body. You're wrong, my friend. You're wrong. I'm like, hey, I didn't even make no claims. How could I be wrong? I said, I didn't even make no claims. How could I be wrong? D, I guess.
Better stop.
I didn't even say a thing. How could I be wrong?
You're not on camera.
I didn't even say one thing. How could I be wrong? You just have a wrong kind of aura about you. Don't ask me why, but you are wrong. You say I'm wrong, but you don't say how. I told you you were wrong, and that's enough, so wow. I'm tired of you running, I'm tired of you leaving. I want to be around for another 4 seasons, so I think that you're wrong. That's a pretty good song. It's a pretty good song. Let's see. I'm going to play an old Irish folk song. I think I will play Gerald. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get to Marjorie's tater tots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business, thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. But Gerald always thought there'd be chance enough to return to the work I left rough. He'd get back to it eventually. But his visions piled up, and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. And now his mind is back on his business, thinking of changing fact list to listless, so how all the people will shout his name. And Gerald knows he understands ever more clearly now. He won't provide explanation regarding the why, the how. I'll see you and know you from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. But Gerald still knew there's too much to do, and he has got time in the under view. Too much to rebut, so where now and what? Too much time spent nitpicking the skew with you. Now Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get to Marjorie's tasty spots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business, thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. Now Gerald has a thought. Pretty rusty. I haven't been playing much guitar.
So good.
Thank you, darling. Would you like to sing a song with me or no? No, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's totally okay. That's as totally okay as Godely Bay. I think I'll play another song or two. I haven't been doing much playing lately. I've just been being an adult, I guess.
I like it. You should play. I like it. You deserve it.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles. And today we run out of time. Struggles past, trouble still to come. The day is nearly done. Will someone buy us some more time? Cloudy day in Los Angeles. Cloudy day in LA. I'm a sort of evangelist, but I have something to say. Life can strangely be forgiving to those who stay awake all night. And mostly voices say to give in. They'll try to sap your will to fight. But whether I'm supposed to be here or just be soon forgotten noise is sort of based on what I see here and also on what I avoid. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles. And today we run out of time. Struggles past, trouble still to come. The day is nearly done. Will someone buy us some more time? Cloudy day in Los Angeles. Cloudy day in LA. I'm no sort of evangelist, but I have something to say. Something to say. Thanks, darling. I would say that was
You're a songbird.
pretty good. Thanks. I am a songbird. else I'm gonna play? I could play that. Look it up though if I want to play that. Seems kind of complicated. I don't really feel like playing any of my guitar songs. I guess I gotta be in a certain mood for it.
I hope I didn't.
I have nothing to do with it. It's like, I don't know, now that I spend so much more time when I'm playing music, playing on the keyboard, I find my guitar songs kind of more work and less play.
Yeah, your keyboard is definitely play.
Yeah. It's time for a cigarillo and a little time chatting with you, friends. That's right. Because this live stream is not about me, not about Rachel. It's about you, the viewer. Let me.
We're not moving to Newark.
We're not moving to Newark. We are moving to New York. We aren't moving to Newark. We are moving to New York.
Good song.
Thanks. Oh, did you think we were moving to Newark? No. I'm sorry, but no. I mean, sorry, not sorry, but I'm sorry, but no. I hope you get what I'm saying. Helicopter, helicopter flying by. Flying high, helicopter in the sky. Helicopters helicopter the sky. That's how they move through the air. Okay. Oh. Dramatic changes afoot, everybody. Dramatic changes. Big time in Little China. There's Little China right there. Yeah, what do you think that? What do you think about Little China as a nickname for you? I like it. Yeah. You remembered to get the Coke, and then you dropped it. Well, on the plus side, it blew up outside the car. Sorry, darling.
Oh my god.
Oh, Little China.
All I want to do is not do this.
I feel you, bro. Seriously. I've done some dumbass shit recently, and it's been like, oh yeah, it's just been like, come on, Eric. Like, I do not need this extra shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna I want to chill with you. I just want to wash my face.
Okay, I won't go chase any waterfalls.
Okay.
I think Little China is a good name for Rachel. Little China. She's kind of like China in that she's fairly fragile, like a little bit non-ambitious with the physicalities of the world. You know, she's not somebody who's gonna undertake climbing El Capitan. Because Little China is a great name, whereas Little Italy is not a good name. I'm gonna eat so darn good up in New York. I know you won't restaurant forever, but at first. Yeah, well, it's one of the risks of moving to the city is that we will undoubtedly restaurant more than we historically have from here. Lately, we've been restauranting a lot, but mostly it's just been the taco truck because, uh, well, we're trying not to use propane, so we don't have to so that we can leave and there'll still be a little bit of propane in there, but we don't have to refill it. And additionally, it's like, who wants to cook while you're moving? It's like the house is a chaotic mess. There's nothing welcoming about the process. You feel just displaced in all manner of things, including chores, including cooking. Kind of why I wanted to live stream, I guess, is live streaming is a familiarity of mine that persists across multiple locations. YouTubing in general, like I was YouTubing back in Temple City. I was YouTubing through Laverne, then YouTubing through Arcadia, then through Mariposa, and I'm still going to be YouTubing as we go to New York. New York, New York, the biggest little city in the world. That's what they call it. Is there a little China beat on the keyboard? That's that's a good question. It's a very good question. I'm not sure my keyboard has a little China beat, but it should. But whatever. I could find a beat and deem it Little China, of course. I think you got a point there. It's funny. Rachel recommended for my Dance Patrol song, which it's like maybe I should call it Disco Dance Patrol because it's a disco song. I made a video with AI for it, or I'm not really sure I'm all the way done with it. I may add some more shit in there. But, making it a video with AI is easier, I guess, than making a video by yourself. But it's still a very, you gotta have it render something. You gotta say no, make it more like this, and then. But then even then, it doesn't really come out perfect or anything. I ain't missing you at all. Missing you. I might do some live streaming on my journey for sure. And I may also upload some videos from the journey if I'm feeling like motivated to be a little productive. I may shoot some short clips, horizontal, while I'm traveling in various locales, and then stitch them together when I get to a hotel that's got Wi-Fi, and then I'll be able to use AI to help me with it. I've not really tried having it do that before, but we'll figure it out. You know, it's remarkable the kinds of things it can do, and it's also sometimes remarkable the kinds of things it can't do. Like it really doesn't have like very good intuition in some sense. I tried to make this video. The first time I did it, I just described what I wanted and gave examples in text. And the thing it came up with was very bad. It was like just all over the place, just terrible. Then I gave some examples of the aesthetic I wanted. I wanted it to be like, you know, the aesthetic of the game Paperboy. I just figured I wanted to give it something that was a concrete frame of reference and also give it something that wouldn't require a lot of complicated rendering of images because it was, you know, the visuals on such things were limited based on the technology at the time. So everybody's all like, "What?" And then second time I gave it a bunch of examples, and like I went to Google Images and I screenshotted some sample houses from Paperboy, and it did a better job, but it still put like the sidewalk in a weird place and had a road there. And I'm like, okay, get rid of the road entirely, put the sidewalk in front of the house. And you know, it tries to time the dance moves to your song. Does a pretty good job, I guess. Okay. I feel kind of sad-sided, which is sad and excited at the same time. I have to get used to the reality that this place is no longer our home. We're not coming back here ever again. Just like I did with the Arcadia house. This one, a little more complicated. The Arcadia house was really a terrible house. This is a fantastic house.
I'm sorry, I'm coming. I can't find stuff.
That's fine. I haven't been able to do a lot of actual fun stuff lately, but like working on music or that kind of thing. But I have set aside a few moments here and there to do a little something, which is good. When I feel like I'm done with that video, then I mean, I could try to have a video with more of a vision at first. This was just kind of like test of the tool, you know. Okay. I missed it. Let's see. David Bowie said Little China Girl. Next up on my track is to add some percussion. You don't start with drums. Leaving just misses less and misses more. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm on top. I am on Top Chef. Your thing must have gotten censored. Last night I reached for my liquid Viagra and accidentally swigged from a bottle of liquid paper. I woke this morning with a huge correction. That's pretty good. Feel existentially horny? You mean you're horny to exist? Oh my god. That existence is so hot. I feel like I should be happier right now, more, have more pep in my step, and feel pretty good about things because I've basically done everything. I just have this few little things left to do. I I followed up with the tax guy. I found out what was going on, and balls in their court, yada yada, and yeah, I've rented the car for when I fly back. I've got the plane tickets. I've got the U-Haul reserved. Um, we've got the pest inspection. We've got the electrician done. We've got 2 dump runs so far. Um, sold a bunch of stuff on eBay.
It's a lot of stuff. You've done a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing so much.
Of course, no problem. I'm happy to get it done. It's stuff that I can do. It's not beyond me, and it's really last few months have really changed my mindset on everything in life. I feel like I'm ready to tackle any number of things that I might want to tackle. Obviously, I can't tackle anything but this really while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
This is a all-consuming process.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty shocked that we pulled off our timetable. We'll be out of here by September.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to pay the rent when I'm back there. So I guess I will probably have Delilah sell it or sell it to me and then I don't have any checks, but I could PayPal her maybe. We'll see. I'll talk to her about it.
If she has Venmo.
Yeah, then I could send it to you and you could Venmo her. So,
Yeah.
all right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have to get internet there as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm gonna move in and then I'm gonna want to immediately go someplace else because there's not gonna be any internet.
I know.
That's fine. I'll make do with my phone, I guess.
Well,
I mean, I already talked to Claude about how we can maybe arrange to have it turned on. I need to follow up with him about that.
okay. So that'd be great if you'd be able to have internet.
Yeah. I guess I'll say, like, who's the provider over there, and I could call him tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? I want to get some internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get some internet, and in a dream world, they'll put it in before I even get there, and we'll have to talk to the landlord, I guess, about letting in they need to go inside, letting in the internet people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd have to let the landlord know.
Yeah. So
I will hand over. I'll give her your number so she speaks with you instead of going through me, because it's gonna have to start going through you because you're gonna be there before me.
yep, it will indeed. I got myself a nice haircut. Maybe that's something we can do tonight while we're on this
That's
live
fun.
stream.
I always find that to be entertaining when you give demonstrations and stuff.
I think that's a good kind of middle ground between productive and just sitting here. All right, so I'm gonna go get now the clippers. We're gonna see a brand new Eric when we're
They're
done
in
with
the
this.
bathroom upstairs, the clippers.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
All right, let's go get them. Let's go get them with our getting hands. Oh, it's not really a them, right? They call it a clippers, but it's just one thing. Oh, here it is. It's just a shaver.
Oh, we're doing this outside.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Okay, I'm gonna get this trash can. No. Is that one empty? I think one of them should be empty, but I may have actually put like one trash can each and two of them. Let's see. I need one trash bag. Okay, this one I'm gonna empty out. Into this one. Alright, and then I'm gonna put it over here. And then I'm gonna stand on this side. Stand on that side. So I put it over there further away from these stinky trash cans. I should move these over there now, but alright, fine, I'll move those. Get the flies away from us. Trash can mover, moving the trash cans, moving them where they're supposed to go. They don't really have a good place right now because the bear got in the trash a couple of times. Prior to that, I'd leave the trash cans in a good place outside and it was fine. Since then, I have to move them around, move them into the garage at night, move them out of the garage during the day. It's annoying. It's enough to make a man say, "Thanks a lot, bear."
Oh.
We're gonna need another accoutrement here. Okay. We're gonna plug this into here as per now. Okay. We come over here with this. Then we're gonna go like this. Bring this part over. And then I think we don't need this one. Okay. Oh. I get it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
One of those kind of days, huh?
Yeah, apparently. That was my good one. Damn it. Damn it.
Sorry that happened.
It's okay.
Okay.
Kind of like makes me say no to bringing this table, though.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't. I mean, the only thing that's good about those tables is the legs come off. They're super lightweight. They don't take up much space. We could throw them away if we don't like them. You know, if you don't want to bring it, that's fine.
It's so holy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wow. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a shoe in my phone. All right, we're gonna go number 3. We're going number 3 like Jacob McGee. I'll put you guys right here. Here we go. Now it's time to learn how to give yourself a haircut. First, have some hair to cut. Second, get one of these. Put number 3 on it. That means it'll get only that much short. Then, you just start on the back here. You're just gonna move that direction. Just kind of shave off all that needless hair. And hair can just go straight into the trash can. That's how little you need it. Okay, now here's the thing about doing this. You're going to think to yourself, I'm sure I got most of the places now. I've been doing this for a long time. Don't be fooled. It takes many go-overs to get all of the hairs. Some spots will be especially difficult to get. Some spots you might just naturally be more inclined to miss them because, I don't know, maybe they're hard to reach or something. So you really want to just be like quadruple sure, you know? Just go ahead and do it. Just give yourself the full over and over again. You might be saying right now, how are you still getting those big chunks of hair? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It takes time, patience, and persistence to give yourself a proper haircut. Okay. 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 I think this side is pretty well done. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm thinking that's not too bad for the top of my head. Seems like I did a pretty good job. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna do my beard. You gotta make that face to make sure your beard gets all the way pulled out. Hmm. Well, that's good. Making progress here. Okay. I still have a little bit of work to do. You may notice I'm flying blind here. I don't have any mirror. I'm not looking at the camera.
We have a mirror here if you need to look.
Don't need it. Don't need it because why? I'm a man of much beardly experience.
Why?
But of course, the beard's a little bit trickier to get than the head ultimately because you've got spots like here where you can't use the guard. It won't work. So you have to do this. Gotta kind of feel where it's at. Okay. And then we're going to do it like this. Slow and steady wins the race. Gotta take your time with this because there's no guard. Okay. Coming along. Okay. Look at the back. Don't forget to get behind your ears. Okay. And this one. Okay. Good. Hit this right here. Good. This one too. I think I did. On this side. Yeah, I got that one fine. Okay. Good. This one. There we go. Now, the back a little bit more. Oh. Okay. Okay. And I think that's about it. I do declare. That's about it. I think I'm done. Okay, good. Done. Well, look at me. I almost look presentable. Maybe not quite. Okay, that's better. Well, I think I might very well end up winning some kind of shaving prize.
Wow.
You know, like Man of the Year from the International Shaving Association.
Wow.
It's possible.
It is possible.
Let me find my beverage. I'll be right back. I'm thinking I may have left a beverage here in the car. I did. What is this beverage? It's called the matcha, matcha, matcha. Still cold too. It tastes like orange Julius.
It really does. It's so good.
Yeah. But in reality, it's not orange Julius. It's Starbucks. The voices always love to bother you when you're making music. Well, you know, when I haven't gotten any sleep for a long time, I've been whacked out or whatever. I hear music in the water or in the wind, depending on like if you're driving or if the shower's running. I hear this music in the background behind it. Sometimes it's like not quite audible. Like, wait, what is it really? I can't quite make it out. But sometimes like that. Sometimes it's much more clear. It's called hallucinating.
Yeah, probably.
I've got my beverage. I've got my cigarette. Got my glasses. Got my brand new haircut.
Yeah, he's got a brand new haircut.
I've got my dream of a new America.
Ooh.
I've heard matcha is a good source of L-theanine. Well, here's L-theanine. L-theanine, you're so good. I don't think they're gonna need an L-theanine. What?
You like maybe got razor burn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know that's why they have aftershave.
Oh.
We put it on there.
Oh.
This drink is everything I was hoping it would be. And more. Much, much more. So basically, try and give myself a full haircut without looking in the mirror at all. I looked over here a couple times in the phone, but I couldn't really see anything. Now I can look at myself in the mirror and see how I did. Well, certainly some stray hairs escaped their doom down here. No matter how thoroughly you think you do, then you have to go back and fix some spots. It's just how the cookie crumbles, as they say. That's how the cookie crumbles. Speaking of cookies, Rachel and I purchased 2 packages today of Pepperidge Farm cookies. You might be saying, well, which one, Eric, did you get? Which of their many fine cookies did you choose? Well, one thing we chose was mint Milano. So it's like regular Milano, but with chocolate mint instead of just chocolate. The other one we got, I forget what it's called, but I assure you, it's extremely delicious. I'll show you when we go inside. Yeah, they really are good. Hilly Honka. Pepperidge Farm, they don't just remember, they remember how to make cookies well. So when I go inside and I look at the other package, I'll be able to tell you what the other kind was that we got. But yeah, I've never had a bad Pepperidge Farm cookie, I don't think. Man, this stuff's really drinkable. I could just drink the living shit out of that drink. Starbucks, they know what they're doing with their orange, what do they call it? Freaking matcha. Matcha by itself, I think, tastes like alfalfa. But it's kind of like a good tasting alfalfa. But this just tastes like orange Julius, even though it's green. But it's more like chewy than orange Julius.
Hi.
Hi.
What you smiling about?
I'm smiling about this drink. It's an interesting drink because it tastes like orange Julius, but it's chewy. Like, you know, it's like a kind of milky, chewy quality to it. Makes it super delicious. Reminds me a little bit of Thai iced tea, and it's like consistency, chewiness.
Okay. Like, is there like a thickness to it?
Yeah, it tastes like it has milk in it, but it doesn't have milk in it. I don't think. Maybe it does have milk
It's a
in
little
it.
coated. It's got something that has foam in it.
Maybe it does have some kind of dairy in there. That would explain it.
I don't know
It's-
exactly what's in a matcha.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I thought I saw her making some of it, but not all.
Well, you were saying you thought it was some kind of tea, right?
I believe matcha is a tea leaf. Yeah, a green tea. I believe, but it's whatever it is. It's a leafy green. That's supposed to be good for you, but if you drink too much of it, you can drink too much of it.
And then what happens?
I don't know.
You get matcha poisoning.
Yeah.
Well, I think I drink a responsible amount of matcha.
Yeah. But oh no, that's
Right.
probably your hair.
Try it if you want.
Oh no.
You were gonna get a hair off
I
of
thought there was a piece of green, which is the matcha. I'm
Well, there is kind of little bits of green on the inside of the.
Oh,
little
are
bit.
there?
See,
Then-
see right here.
yeah, that's what I was. I think that's your hair.
That's my hair.
Yeah.
Ew.
Sorry.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's green, Rachel.
Is it green? It's inside? I thought it was your hair.
No, it's inside. It's green.
Oh, okay. Sorry to scare you like that.
That's okay.
So yeah, with Did anyone say what matcha is? Did
Matcha
anyone?
is a finely milled green tea made from shade-grown tea leaves. Matcha is whisked directly into water or milk, meaning you're enjoying the whole leaf. Huh. What do you know? I hear birds when I'm sober because we have birds. It's a good reason to hear it.
Can I have the? Thank you.
What do you think about absinthe? Well, I've heard various things about it, but apparently that's largely exaggerated. Apparently it's more or less just alcohol. Just plain old alcohol.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I feel kind of feel a little bit like empty.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I actually pushed past the finish line. The last big things that were kind of like hanging over me, particularly falling over the tax guy. And now basically I've taken care of all the stuff. It's crazy. I mean, we still have plenty of things to do between now and Thursday. But they're just regular tasks. They don't require decision making or uncertainty or anything like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to listen to the immortal words of Bob Marley, who said, "Don't worry, do 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 about a thing, do 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 do, cause every little thing is gonna be alright, do 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 do." But it wasn't alright for him, and he died at just 36 years old.
Yeah, I really didn't know it was that young.
Yeah, that's real young. That's a sad one. He died in 1980 at 36. I was 9, he was 36. So he was 27 years older than me. And that's what made our relationship so inappropriate. Just kidding.
It's so weird, like when I hear about like a celebrity who's like 16 who was dating like a 25-year-old, like when I was like my age, like 2 years older than me was like
Too old.
that was like where I stopped.
And then now look at you. Robbing the Grable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get the senior citizen discount.
Yeah, you do.
And you know what? You get to benefit from that even though you're not a senior citizen.
I know. It's really great.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's senior citizen days at Stop and Shop by us in New York.
I gotta give the weed whacker back to Jared, and I want to take him the chainsaw as well. The pole saw.
Senior Citizen Day.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to pay young people prices. That's all right. I can live with that.
Hmm.
You know, just it's hard to not be continually thinking about stuff like, well, the impending cross country trip is both exciting. I'm excited about it. I'm also dreading it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm hopeful nothing goes wrong. You know, I don't want to have the van break down or anything.
Yeah.
And it makes it really challenging to relax in the moment, you know. But I think I am inclined to try to watch that movie again because we rented it and I only have 3 days to watch it. So I guess we'll go in pretty soon and do that. Let's smoke another cigarette. Let me get another beverage and a different beverage because that was delicious, but left that film in my mouth. All right, let's go get a beverage. I'll be right back out. We're smoking a cigarette, and then we'll probably wrap it up at that point. Looking pretty good. Not too bad. I'd like to think I look reasonably presentable. You know, I don't want to look like somebody that cops want to pull over. Try to avoid getting pulled over. Don't want to get arrested like on my last cross-country trip. Don't want to be a jailbird. I'm so dirty. I'm covered in dirt. Covered in dirt. I'm covered in little stickers. I got stuck in my pants and my socks. Not nearly as bad as the other day when I was doing it. These pants are pretty sticker resistant. So far, I'm thinking that the Wasp Ant-Man movie is just kind of like slightly missing on everything. But we'll give it a little bit more of a chance. You know, like his jokes aren't really hitting, and like everything's just a little bit not quite right. But that's just so far.
That's okay. Yeah.
Pretty proud of my feedback. I have 100% feedback on eBay. I've gotten everything shipped off ahead of schedule, or at least on schedule. And stay very on top of communication. If people message me, I message them back. It's a good skill to have. It's a worthwhile skill to have, you know. Like what I successfully put together though for it is mostly what I wanted it to be, which is like this morning I was updating something and Claude's like, "Oh, okay, well, you're revisiting this old draft that I took down because it had been made with Gemini and was, you know, questionably correct, if at all." So I was revisiting it, and Claude's like, "Well, you might want to bundle this particular card with this drive because they go together, and otherwise, whoever gets the drive, they either have to already have this card or they're going to need to get the card additionally." So I'm like, "Okay, well, let's put them together then." And you know, he had told me the name, and I said, "Well, can you show me a picture of this thing that you're talking about?" And he just pulled up a picture and told me at the same time, "It's on the north wall of the garage, on the second shelf up from the bottom. No, third shelf up from the bottom." And I went right in there. I knew exactly what it looked like. He just showed me a picture of it, and exactly where it was. I was just able to grab it in a second. That's very convenient. And we've been able to find the paperwork for everything left that has paperwork. I still have a fair amount of things, but we'll see. I'm going to try to take it to New York, continue selling it there. Try to get rid of all the big stuff, so there's not that much big stuff. It's a nice productive thing to do. You know, it's like this stock that we have to sell is not something we've had to purchase to sell. You know, it's not like our margins are going to be thin or anything. It's just extra shit that we have that we need to liquidate. A lot of helicopter action last few days.
There's been fires?
I think there's one at the northern part of the county up where Coulterville is, but I think they come over here to that body of water down there to get water to drop off. I don't understand why the helicopters would be here because that's one of, I think, well, maybe they have helicopters that pick up water. I'm not sure.
There's a helipad, but I don't know what.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're landing.
Should we see where the fire is?
Sure.
What website do I use? Just Google?
Yeah. Say fires near me. Or you could ask AI.
nothing near us?
I don't know what the helicopters are all about. I mean, I guess near here to a helicopter is fairly far away, but
They're all like way west or north or south of us.
who knows?
I don't know either. Maybe they're just testing?
Can you lift your feet up for a second? Thanks. Get this out of the way. And then I'll grab the clippers and everything. Alright, well, I think it's a good time today to wrap it up. Thanks for being here. It's a nice familiarity to live stream, no matter where I am.
I think it's funny that people assume that, like,
Oh.
it's open.
Yeah. It was open and I closed it.
I think it's funny that people assume that it's like, because I'm the younger one, that I'm the one who, like, said, oh, well, let's go to, like, New York. It was totally a joint decision.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And you know, at the time we made it, I was accused of just any winging it was the term.
What?
At the time I was accused of any winging it.
Really?
Yes. And that annoyed me because it's like, I've been any winging it until we made that decision.
Yeah, it's true. Who accused you of that?
G.
Oh.
You know, he can be a little snotty sometimes. Okay. Put that back. Now, I'll get this thing over here. Now we can close the garage door. Get this. Get this. And say goodbye here. Goodbye, friends. See you next time on Talking with Famous People.